Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. If you came here for the scheduled meeting of the Mayor and City of Havre Grace Council, you're in the right place. We do have two public hearings on ordinances that were read into the record on first reader at the previous council meeting. So before we actually start the regular council meeting, we're going to do the public hearings first. The first public hearing will be on ordinance number 1213 concerning approving budget amendments 2026-04, which is the Holly Jolly festivities. This is an ordinance by the Mayor and City Council of Havre Grace by the authority of Article 11E of the Maryland Constitution, the local government article of the annotated Code of Maryland, and Sections 37 of the Havre Grace City Charter, for the purpose of amending the city budget for the fiscal year 2026 to address additional allocations of funds for the City of Havre Grace for fiscal year 2026. Did anybody come here this evening to speak on Ordinance 1213? Any comments from council members? Okay, without any further comment from the public or council, we will now close public hearing on Ordinance 1213. The time is 7:01. Our next public hearing will be on Ordinance 1214 concerning establishing a new chapter 106 licenses and minor privileges. This is an ordinance by the Mayor and City Council of Havre Grace, Maryland, adopted pursuant to the authority of Article 11E of the Maryland Constitution, a local government article of the annotated Code of Maryland, and Sections 33 and 34 of the Havre Grace City Charter, to establish new chapter 106 titled Licenses, Minor Privileges. Is anyone in the audience here this evening to speak on Ordinance 1214? Comments from council? Okay, without any further comments, I will now close public hearing on 1214. The time is 7:02. Okay, we will now start our regularly scheduled meeting. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The date is December the 15th, 2025. The time is now 7:03 p.m. I call to order a meeting of the Havre Grace Mayor and City Council. Council President Ringsacker.
Here.
Councilmember Boyer.
Here.
Councilmember Shenagas.
Here.
Councilmember Boger.
Here.
Councilmember Jones.
Present.
Councilmember Ellis.
Present.
All council members are present and accounted for. Could everybody please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the opening prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If I could kindly ask everybody to remain standing, it gives me a great honor to welcome Rabbi Mika Simmerly of the Tempest Addis Shalom to give us the opening prayer this evening.
You're here first.
Welcome, Rabbi. It's always great to have you here. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mayor Martin. Every year I look forward to being here with everyone. My tone of voice is a little bit down this evening due to recent events that took place in Australia. And let me just say that the holiday of Hanukkah calls us to continue on, put one foot in front of the next, and continue, never give up, and don't let the light go out. Good evening and shalom to all. Thank you, Mayor Martin, and thank you all to all Havre Grace dignitaries joining us tonight. I am Rabbi Mika Simmerly, serving Temple Addis Shalom, formerly the Harford County Jewish Center. On behalf of my husband Dave, the members of our temple here with us, and myself, we are truly honored and grateful to join you for the fourth year in a row, especially as Hanukkah, our festival of lights, began yesterday. As we light this menorah donated to us, I offer this prayer as a message of light and hope. May this menorah's glow remind us of faith's resilience, the strength of unity, and the light we kindle through kindness. In the season of reflection, may we spread hope and warmth to all who need it. Keep our hearts open to the light that leads us toward a more peaceful future. God, let your light shine brighter still. Lift the voices of the silenced and grant us wisdom, courage, and resolve to pursue what is right and just. Help us place others before ourselves and recognize your image in every person that we meet. We thank you, God, for this council, our mayor, our police and city staff, our first responders, and all who make Havre de Grace a place of peace and prosperity. We offer this prayer in the name of all that is good, true, and bright. May it be so, and may we all say together, Amen.
Amen.
Mayor Martin, everybody, I think you can sit now. Thank you. Have a seat. Mayor Martin, I'd like to invite you to light the menorah with me, as I mentioned, 4th year in a row. I'm going to say a prayer in Hebrew, and then I will translate it into English. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. We praise you, God, for bringing us to this season and allowing us to kindle these lights for Chanukah.
Thank you, everyone. And again, thank you, Rabbi Meekerly. We appreciate you being here. And you're right, it's 4 years in a row now. So we are definitely honored. We always honor the second meeting in December to do this and participate in lighting the menorah. So we thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to continue with our program this evening. Item number 5, approval of the minutes. City Council meeting minutes of December 1st, 2025. Is there a motion to approve these minutes?
So moved.
Second.
A motion by Councilmember Boker, seconded by the Council President. Question or comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. City Council meeting minutes of December 1st, 2025 are approved 6-0 in the affirmative. Item number 6 on the agenda is comments from citizens. This is the part of this evening's agenda that if you're here to speak on an agenda item, now's the time to do so. If you're here to speak on any other matter of city business, now's the time to do so as well. So I don't have any pre-filled out forms, so what I will do is I will open the floor at large. Please raise your hand, be recognized if you wish to address the council. Any comments from the council members? Okay, we will move forward then with our agenda. Now we're going to appointments. We have a couple appointments here, and the first appointment, or 2 appointments, are going to be, one's an appointment, one's a reappointment. And it's going to be with the Cultural Exchange Commission, and I'm going to hand it off to our Cultural Exchange Commission Council Liaison, Councilmember Boyer.
Thank you, Mayor. I make a motion to
approve the appointment of Patty Deem Robbins and the reappointment of John Zimmerman to the Cultural Exchange Commission.
Second.
Council, I have a motion by Councilmember Boyer, second by Councilmember Shenegis. This is for the appointment of Ms. Patty Dean Robbins and the reappointment of Mr. John Zimmerman. Questions or comments? Councilmember Boyer?
Well, we have had a very active commission. We've been getting a lot of things done. I hope you all have been paying attention to Facebook and every day during the month of December, we've exchanged things. And John and we're now Patty will be coming on, and we'll be looking for other opportunities for us to keep the relationship going with our twinning partner with Mumbles. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Boyer. Any other questions or comments? Council, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion is approved, 6-0 in the affirmative. Thank you very much. Item B, we have an appointment to Historic Preservation Commission. Councilmember Boger.
Well, Mayor, this name will probably sound familiar because you're going to hear it twice tonight. So I make a motion to approve the appointment of Ms. Patty Deem Robbins as a full member of the Historic Preservation Commission.
Second.
Council, I have a motion by Councilmember Boger, second by the Council President. This is for the appointment of Patty Dean Robbins to the Historic Preservation Commission. Questions or comments? Sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it. So Ms. Patty comes with a long line of love and passion for the city itself. She's no stranger. Moved away for a little bit, but now she's came back to us, and we have some members with us in the audience as well to witness her appointment. So, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion to approve Ms. Patty Dean Robbins to the Historic Preservation Commission is approved, 6-0 in the affirmative. Okay, perfect. We're going to go to item number 8, and we will have to have Ms. Robbins take the oath of office. But before that, someone we didn't have to vote on because this person's ready to become an officer is a brand new Havre de Grace police officer who just graduated from the academy, Officer William Shekels, and I'd like to swear this officer in so he can start serving the citizens of Havre de Grace. So I'd like to have Council President, the Chair of the Public Safety Committee, Chief, please join me. Everybody doing tonight? All right, great. Thank you all for being here. Okay, all right, thank you. Well, sir, this is going to be quick and painless because very happy to have you here and very honored, and it gives me great privilege, and I know the council is very honored to have this opportunity to swear you in as an officer, so go ahead and get on with it. Sir, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I'm going to say the word I. When I say the word I, repeat the word I, but also please say your full name. I
William Lee Shekels,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will fulfill
that I will fulfill
the requirements
the requirements
of the office I'm about to assume,
of the office I'm about to assume,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I'll be faithful
that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution
and support the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
that I will faithfully and impartially,
that I will faithfully and impartially,
without fear of favor or prejudice,
without fear of favor or prejudice,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
as police officer
as police officer
for the city of Havre de Grace
for the city of Havre de Grace
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, Officer Shekels. So, Chief, can I bring you up real quick just to say a couple words about this young man and the beginning point where he approached you guys all the way to the academy?
Yeah, we're very proud of William. He is a local resident. So William went to our safety camp when he was little, and then he was an explorer, and then, well, he went to the dark side. He's in the fire department, and he was an EMT. He was an EMT, and we kept on him, and we kept pursuing him, and we convinced him, because he had a good job. He was a paid, EMT, and Dan Petz, to his credit, kept talking to William, and then so we convinced him to come on over, and he started the academy in March, right? Was it April? Okay, so April of this year. He just graduated from Harford County's academy December the 4th, so they had a very nice ceremony for him. So he's already started his field training. He's got a great FTO, and he's already doing good things for us, and I see a bright future for him. So we're very proud of him.
Thank you, Chief, for the kind words and introduction of Officer Shekels. Would you like to say a few words real quick to the crowd and to the city you're about to serve? Up to you.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
I'm excited to
Okay.
get started.
All right, so born and raised in Havre, Grace?
Yep, lived here my whole life.
And came to the public safety camps, back when we used to have them up at the community center.
Yep.
That's great, that's great, that's awesome. That's well, you know, that was always Chief Walter's dream, was these safety camps would one day inspire young men and women to maybe want to be a police officer one day. So we'll have to tell Chief Walters to work. That's great. Well, I'll tell you what, I have something for you I need you to sign real quick before we take some photographs. We'll get a picture with the council members real quick, us. We'll do a family picture. Family, wanna come up? Now, if you can get one of the officers, please join us for a photograph. Officer Daniels. See you soon. All right, take care. Everybody. Advice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we will call up Miss Patty Dean Robbins for the appointment and swearing in on the Historic Preservation Commission.
I'm on your right side. Okay, perfect.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, welcome. Thank you for, you got a double whammy tonight, two commissions, just like that.
So excited.
Well, some of the commissions have oaths of office and some of them don't, but the Historic Preservation Commission does. So, just like young Officer Shekels, I'm gonna ask you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I'm going to say the word "I." After I say the word "I," please, say your name. I
I, Patty Dean Robbins,
do solemnly swear that I will fulfill
I, Patty Dean Robbins, will
the requirements
requirements
of the office I'm about to assume. That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I, Patty Dean Robbins,
That I will be faithful.
that I, Patty Dean Robbins, will be faithful. Am I supposed to
You don't have to say it each time, no, sorry. Just once.
Okay, it was overkill. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's all right, it's okay. Say, I will be faithful
I'll be faithful
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof.
and support the Constitution and laws thereof.
And that I will faithfully and impartially,
And that I will faithfully and impartially,
without fear of favor or prejudice,
without fear of favor or prejudice,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
as a member of
as a member of
the Historic Preservation Commission
the Historic Preservation Commission
to the best of my abilities.
to the best of my abilities. Thank you.
I'm gonna ask you to sign something for us real quick.
Which means Maddie doesn't even have to go to school tomorrow. It's already 3 hours. It's 3 in Harvard. There you go. Here? Yep, 3 hours. That is the new thing, yeah. You working Saturday?
Was I working Saturday?
I was gonna swing by the shop because I want to look nice for Chris's wedding. I think it's time for a haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Am I working this Saturday or was I working last
Wasn't working this last
Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, no.
I was down at Baltimore at a Bull and Oyster Roast, and it looked like you guys. I think you stay open till 5. Is that on Saturday? Or?
4.
4. Okay.
We're appointments.
Oh.
Yeah, so
No, I didn't know that.
if you want to get one, let me know this week or next, or yeah, this week, right?
I gotta figure it out, man, because I got the city party tomorrow, and then I have band concert, and then Friday night rehearsal for Chris's wedding. I don't know if I can make an appointment. I might have to just swing into a place by work, like Great Clips or something, then maybe start working out something with you, especially when you come to town.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Saturday I did a Special Olympics telethon.
Oh, nice.
At WBAL. Wow. 5 to 10 a.m. Then I went and picked up my son. Then I went and did the wreaths.
Yeah.
Then my girlfriend and I had a fundraiser at the VFW Import Deposit for the Special Olympics.
Dude, that's cool.
1 to 3. And then I did the lighted tour.
I went down and I worked the Bull and Oyster Roast. You want one? I worked the Bull and Oyster Roast down for the shrine to raise money for kids. Got it. When my was on, they heard all about my haircut. They got a big sale right now.
Okay, under recognitions, this evening we have no recognitions. Under proclamations, this evening we have no proclamations. Presentations, item 11, we have no presentations. Resolutions, item 12, we have no resolutions. Item 13, ordinances. We do have one ordinance, and that's going to be the second reading of ordinance 1213. Councilmember Ellis.
Yes, I move to introduce ordinance 1213 concerning approving budget amendment 2026-04 for Holly Jolly festivities in the second reading.
Second.
Council, I have a motion to introduce ordinance 1213 on second reading by Councilmember Ellis, seconded by Councilmember Schnagus. Just a motion to introduce. Questions or comments on the introduction? All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say nay. Motion to introduce ordinance 1213 on second reading carries 6-0 in the affirmative. This is an ordinance by the Mayor and City Council of Havre de Grace by the authority of Article 11E of the Maryland Constitution, the local government article of the annotated Code of Maryland, and Section 37 of the Havre de Grace City Charter for the purpose of amending the city budget for fiscal year 2026 to address additional allocation of funds for the city of Havre de Grace for the fiscal year 2026. Council, to have a motion to adopt ordinance 1213 on second reading.
Second.
So moved.
Oh, that too.
Had a second by Councilmember Boker, and then a motion by Council President. Questions or comments?
Thank you, Mayor. So this is a slam dunk because I think there was some funds by way of a grant from the TARC, right? I think the TARC provided it was like 18K or no 20K. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, no, good deal. So this is basically just moving it from one line to another line. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Dr. Ricky.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Council, we're going to do a roll call vote on 1213. Councilmember Boyer,
Yes.
Councilmember Schnagus,
Yes.
Councilmember Boker,
Yes.
Councilmember Jones,
Yes.
Councilmember Ellis,
Yes.
Council President.
Yes.
By roll call vote of 6-0 in the affirmative, City Council Ordinance 1213 is adopted 6-0. Thank you, Council. That's it for ordinances. We will now go to item 14, old business. This evening, we have no old business. Item 15, new business. We do have new business, and we have one item, and I'm handing it off to Dr. Chris Ritchie.
Thank you, Mayor. Council, for your consideration this evening is the Havre de Grace Youth Sailing Program Summer Camp. It is going to run June 15th, 2026 through August 7th, 2026. And each day it runs from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Hutchins Memorial Park. This is not a new event. I imagine all of you are familiar with it, but if you need the specific details, they are in your agenda packet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ritchie. Council, to have a motion to approve Havre de Grace Youth Sailing Program Summer Camp.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Councilmember Schnagus and a seconded by Councilmember Booker. Questions or comments? Councilmember Schnagus?
I would just like to say I visited the sailing program this summer, and it was amazing to see that some of the counselors were actually participants of the youth sailing program at a young age and grew up through the program. So it's really a remarkable event that takes place in the summer, and it encompasses not just our Havre de Grace residents, but also other people in the county. So the opportunity for kids to make friends with people and grow up together is really a neat event, and it helps them hone their skills. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Schnagus. Appreciate the comments. Anything else? Council, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Havre de Grace Youth Sailing Program Summer Camp is approved 6-0 in the affirmative. We're now going to go to Director's Reports, item 16. Item A, report from the Director of Administration, Dr. Chris Ritchie.
Thank you, Mayor, council, colleagues, citizens. So I would like to thank the City Council for approving the Budget Amendment 2026-04. Obviously, all the details were in the agenda packet, but I'm sure you got to see some of the wonderful things that occurred this past couple weekends while the Holly Jolly festivities, and that funding certainly went a long way to help make all that happen. This Saturday, the 20th, the Star Center presents Santa Circus at 8 p.m., so you can experience the remarkable performers and awe-inspiring circus acts from around the world. And it's all set in a Christmas wonderland, aglow with sparkling lights and festive melodies. And don't miss out on taking a family photo that's included with your ticket price with Santa Claus. So apparently a Santa Claus is going to be there. But please remember that going through the Star Center website, starcentermd.com, is the only way to ensure that you're receiving authentic Star Center event tickets. We do not sell tickets on other reseller sites. At the Opera House, the Mayor's 2025 holiday film pick, Violent Night, will be playing on December 27th at 7 p.m. You can purchase tickets to that show and all the other events that the Opera House has to offer at hdgoperahouse.org. And then there are many other events throughout the remainder of the holiday season that you can learn more about at explorehavredegrace.com. But this afternoon, before the council meeting, I had an opportunity to talk with the Kringles. And yes, I'm a close personal friend of Santa and the Misses. And they wanted me to pass along their gratitude for how welcoming everyone was and how beautiful the city looked. And on that point, what we do here in Havre de Grace for the holidays is something very special. I think everybody up here knows that, but I think it's worth saying out loud into a microphone. It's unlike anything anywhere else, and it personally is a privilege and a joy for me to be a part of it. And these past couple weekends, I've received multiple comments from the public on how amazing the Holly Jolly festivities were. So I want to thank the Police Department, Department of Public Works, Department of Economic Development and Tourism, all the other city staff that had a piece of making these events so special. And then, of course, the large amount of very dedicated volunteers that we have that come out and support our community and help make the city of Havre de Grace just something amazing during the holidays. So thank you to everybody that's put some time in and made this a really special place this year. Santa did share with me some data on the number of children that he saw at Santaland, if anybody's interested. So this year he was at Santaland for 4 days, and last year, during the same amount of time, Santa saw 278 children. This year, during those 4 days, he saw 346 children. So it's an increase of 68 more this year than last year. But I am going to close my comments with wishing everyone a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. And this concludes my comments for the evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ritchie. And we're going to go to comments from our Director of Planning, Mr. Goins. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mayor, members of council. Also like to wish everyone happy holidays. I just have a couple of brief notifications. One is about our planning commission for this Thursday. We just have one item on the agenda. It's a 5-lot subdivision for the property at 121 St. John's. It's currently like a warehouse building. They're going to demolish that and build 5 single-family detached homes. And then for our Board of Appeals in January, as you may recall, that was continued for some additional information from the applicant about the gas station and the hotel. That's tentatively scheduled for January 8th. We have not received any updated information from the applicant, so if we do, obviously we'll pass that on to the board and present that to them. And that's all I have. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much, Director Goins. Any questions? Councilmember Booger?
Just the one, sir. So the applicant did not submit a conceptual drawing or anything to this date?
Correct. They did submit a plan basically showing the property itself and identifying a hotel and gas station on the property, but no specific like site plan was provided. And the board had some concerns about that and requested some additional information about the intensity of the use. Potentially a plan may be submitted, but as of this date, we have not received anything from the applicant.
It has a tendency to make January the 8th somewhat boring if we don't have some type of a conceptual plan, I would assume.
Yeah, hopefully, if they don't submit ahead of the meeting, they'll submit it at the meeting,
Right.
and we'd be able to discuss it then. Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Director, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, Ms. Johnson, our Director of Economic Development and Tourism.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, citizens in the audience and at home. A couple of quick updates. We will not be having an EDAB or TAB meeting during the month of December. We are celebrating the holidays with our 2 volunteer boards. So we will resume in January 2026, and I will be sure to give more information at our next meeting. Also, we have a new staff member in the Department of Economic Development and Tourism. Again, thank you, Mayor and Council, for staffing this position. We are so excited. Her name is Alyssa Mahaffey, and she starts on January 5th. She was in the office last week. She's also excited to have this new opportunity with the City of Havre de Grace. So once she starts work next year, I will be sure to introduce her to everyone. But once again, her name is Alyssa, and she will be here at City Hall with me. Marcia Hines started working for our department part-time in October, and she is located at the Visitor Center with Lori. Thank you, Dr. Ricci, for mentioning the Holly Jolly season. I wanted again to thank Lori, Marcia, and the volunteers, particularly at the Visitor Center. A lot of what takes place with this event happens at the Visitor Center and in the downtown. So this past weekend, on Friday night, we did have Cinderella in town, and we also had the horse-drawn carriage rides again on Friday and Saturday. So we really stepped it up this year, and a lot of it had to do with the grant funding as well. So this Saturday, just wanted to remind everyone, we still have a couple events scheduled. So December 19th, I think that's Friday, excuse me, starting at 6 p.m. in Graw Alley, we have the roaming Christmas carolers. So if anyone is interested in participating, show up at Graw Alley on Market Street at 6 p.m. And the Christmas carolers will be walking throughout the downtown. The Train Garden is still located at 220 North Washington Street at the Luckiest Light School. They are open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through December 27th. Other than that, I'd like to wish everyone happy holidays. And again, follow us on Explore Havre de Grace. There is a page for Holly Jolly Days that will list all of the activities through the remainder of the year. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the update, Ms. Johnson.
Absolutely.
We're going to go to our Director of Finance, Mr. Abdi. Good evening, sir.
Thank you, Mayor, and good evening. Council members and also citizens of Havre de Grace, good evening as well. Before I get started on the financial condition of the city funds, I would like to thank the council for approving the Holly Jolly Amendment, budget amendment for this fiscal year 4, and also wishing everybody happy holidays and a happy new year. On to the financial condition for the general fund. The fund balance did decrease since my last reporting of by $512,800. The fund balance currently stands at $8,618,100. Beginning balance has not changed and currently stands at $2,782,200. Revenues to date are up $630,400. To date, revenues currently stand at $16,656,600. Revenue expenditures are up since my last reporting, a little over 1.1 million. Expenditures to date currently stands at 10,820,700. On to the Water and Sewer Fund, Fund 9. The fund balance is up since my last reporting, 763,200. Beginning balance has not changed and currently stands at 4,703,500. Revenues are up since my last reporting by 964,300. Revenues to date currently stands at $836,000 exactly. Expenditures, expense sides are up since my last reporting, 201,100, with expenditures to date currently standing at $4,012,500. Finally, the Marina Fund, Fund 8, currently fund balances are up since my last reporting by $109,900. Fund balance currently stands at $1,028,200. Beginning balance has not changed and currently stands at $946,700. On the revenue side, it is up $123,100 since my last reporting. Revenues to date currently stand at $390,000. And finally, the expense side for the Marina Fund is up since the last reporting by $13,200, with expenditures up by, actually expenditures to date standing at $308,500. That concludes the financial conditions of the three funds, and back to you, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate the update. Council, any questions for our Director of Finance? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We're going to go to our Director of Department of Public Works, Mr. Conway. Good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Council, colleagues, and guests. This evening, we're involved, DPW staff and a city contractor, of a significant repair on a 20-inch force main. It's got a lot of moving parts. The CTY went out all weekend. I just want to give a little heads up again. 2 neighborhood areas. The one directly affected will be right by the main pump station on Lafayette Street. You'll hear a very large pump running all night. Hopefully it won't be all night, but that's the plan right now. And the second area, the actual repair, will be right there at Seneca and Bloomsbury. So we had to do this repair at night to, to keep the minimum flow on that line. And, like I said, this is a very involved repair, and we've figured out every contingency possible. And, we're just hoping for the best night. It's nice, quick, and simple because it's going to go down to like 15 tonight. So, and secondly, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the DPW crews for the snow removal operation again. City streets look good, downtown look good. All the city sidewalks were clear. So that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the update, Mr. Conway. And we're going to go to Chief Crash. That's right.
Sir, 2025, it flew by. So last meeting of the year. So from the PD, I would just want to thank you, Mayor, and all the council, the administration, and most importantly, our citizens of Havre for the guidance, the cooperation, the support, and most importantly, the prayers that come our way. And we just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief. Appreciate the kind words. We're going to move on to comments from council members, and we're going to start with Councilmember Schneges.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, council, administration, citizens in the audience and at home. Well, this definitely is the most wonderful time of the year in the most wonderful city in Maryland and the United States. Shh. But truly, it is. It's wonderful to see the citizens come together and enjoy the activities that have been put together by all of our wonderful volunteers and our departments, working together to make it a beautiful place to be, a safe place to be. And I just want to say thank you again for coming out and enjoying our First Friday event. It is so wonderful to see the children's eyes light up, and the big people that are with them, they have fun as well. Seeing the parade and being a part of it just really warms your heart. So to all of you, I wish you a very happy holiday season. I pray that you have a chance to be with your family and friends and spend it in the most wonderful city of Havre de Grace. Back to you, Mayor.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Schneges. Good evening, Councilmember Booker.
Thank you, Mayor. Director of Citizens who are with us tonight, those of you who will be viewing a little later on. So first of all, I want to welcome Ms. Patty Robbins to both commissions, if I may. The Historic Commission and, of course, you'll find out the Cultural Exchange Commission are quite active, so you will be happy to be a part of both of those. I want to give a shout out to a by-name individual, Miss Lori Orzowitz, absolutely just crushing it on the Jolly Holly. She's a member of the Department of Economic Development and Tourism, and if you could convey those accolades, I'd greatly appreciate it. Has a hand in just about everything, and she's a singular point of success or failure, and it's always been a success. So I want a big shout out also to Mr. Jeff Thompson, who was the DJ for the parade the other night, and who just simply killed it, especially when there was a slight delay on the Christmas tree lighting, but nobody was the wiser, and we just kept on rocking, and that tree lit up at probably about 5 seconds after it was supposed to, but it seemed like minutes, right? DPW did an amazing job. Mr. Rodney Swam, always amazing. And I just want to go ahead and give wish everyone a happy holiday and a happy new year. If I don't see you, I'll probably see you downtown or on the streets or at the Quick Mart playing my Keno or something like that. Who knows, right? But I want to give a special shout out to the police department. Those ladies and gentlemen are always out there hustling. To our DPW, who you can find on just about any street, unfortunately at just about any given hour, out there really making it happen. Our police, our ambulance, our Susquehanna Hose Company, and our first responders. So huge shout out, and thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilmember Booker. And we're going to go to comments from Councilmember Ellis.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, Directors, and citizens at home and here still watching with us. I don't have much. I did want to thank or congratulate Officer Shekels. I think it's a very powerful thing to have a police officer that grew up in the town and knows the people. I think that's something that we should really acknowledge and not take for granted. He obviously cares about Havre Grace. He grew up here, so that's very important to me. And I wanted to thank everyone that helped with the decorating contest. That was a fun thing to drive around with my son and eat pizza and drive down up and down every road and write down houses. It was actually a disaster at the end of the night because he didn't write down the street names, just the numbers. So that was had to look on Google Maps and circle back around, but it was that was exciting. So thank you everybody for making Havre Grace a special place during the holidays. So that's all I have.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Ellis. And we're going to go to comments from Councilmember Jones.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to wish everyone a happy holiday. Whatever you celebrate and however you celebrate, I hope that you have a wonderful season with your family and your loved ones and your friends. And then I'd also like to especially thank the staff that works here at Havre Grace in the city council, not the city council people, yes, but also all of the staff, because you all do a really, really great job. And there are not a lot of you. So thank you for all the hard work that you've done this year and all the time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Jones. And comments from Councilmember Boyer. Good evening.
Thank you, Mayor. I too want to congratulate Officer Shekels. Very exciting to see how he's grown up to become a police officer. But I also want to give another pat on the back for Sergeant Dan Petz for not letting up, I guess, and seeing him as a younger person, and just recruiting. Dan, you are an amazing, absolutely amazing person, and I think you are the amount of love and effort you have for the police department is amazing, and it's because of employees like you or employees like Dan Petz that we have such a wonderful city, because people just absolutely care full-heartedly. So kudos to Dan. The city looks absolutely beautiful. I want to point out and remind everybody that we are a very walkable city. We have lots of students who walk to school, even if it's 3 hours late. They still walk to school, and we also have a lot of, dog walkers, et cetera. It is your responsibility to make sure that you shovel your sidewalks. And as with the, like the freeze, unfreeze that we've experienced, there's a couple of extremely treacherous sidewalks around town. So I know it's going to warm up tomorrow. I think it's going to get up to 50 degrees, at least during the day. But just to remind everybody, if we're gonna have a bad winter, we really do need you to shovel your sidewalks. And with that, I just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing y'all at the duck drop. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Boyer. And comments from the council president.
Mr. Mayor, council, citizens all, I do apologize. I hot mic'd myself earlier tonight, and you all got to hear about me needing a haircut. So we'll work on that later. I want to congratulate again Officer Shekels. It's an amazing thing to have. What's that? I know. That's what we were talking about, actually. Great clips. So, where was I? Anyways, Officer Shekels, congratulations. Our high school basketball team is on a little bit of a slide right now, but we hope they don't make it 4 games in a row losing. So we'll see what happens. But they come back and it just doesn't work out. But we'll see what happens. Just real quick, I want to wish our Director of Administration and his beautiful soon-to-be bride many years of wedded bliss for this coming Saturday at their wedding. And then just Merry Christmas to everybody. Be safe and Happy New Year. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much, Council President. Go to item 18, comments from the mayor's office. So item A is the announcement of the house decorating contest winners. So every year, we judge the best looking Christmas house in the city of Havre de Grace. The way we used to do it is you had to actually sign up with the tourism office to be on the list of houses. Then the judges would go out and look at your pretty house. But what we found out as we're driving through the city of Havre de Grace, there are some really nice houses that aren't on the list. So the way we do it now is we just send out our pool of judges, and they just drive around Havre de Grace looking for pretty houses. And if anybody has multiple hits, oh, I noticed this address on such and such street, well, then those are the houses that stand out. So some addresses I'm going to announce might be familiar addresses. Some addresses are new. So here we go. Well, we have a tie for third place. Interesting tie here, since it's the Battle of Joe Hill. So the tie for third place, this got equal votes from the judges, but the tie for third place is 131 Joe Hill Drive and 108 Joe Hill Drive. So those 2 addresses are no strangers to the top 3. They've both won the first place respectively, yes. So we're very proud of 131 Joe Hill Drive and 108 Joe Hill Drive. That's in Grace Manor. And they all received equal amount of votes to put them in third place. We have pictures up there? Yeah, we do. Okay, yep. So, and they always look very lovely. And I want to personally thank the owners of those houses for putting so much passion into the hard work that it takes to make your house look beautiful for the holidays. And I know the citizens are very grateful for it. In second place this year, we have 609 Chesapeake Drive. 609 Chesapeake Drive. And that is the second place house for the City of Havre de Grace Christmas light contest. And coming in first place is going to be a house up on a hill in Grace Harbor. House not too far from my house. And this person is very well deserved of it. First place goes to 208 Ringneck Court. 208 Ringneck Court is the winner of this year's City of Havre de Grace Holiday House Decorating Contest. And the one thing that you can't hear is the music being played in that picture. So if you pull up, it's got all kind of synchronized music, stuff like that. So there were a lot of great houses that the judges drove around and saw. There were certain streets. Maybe we need to do another category next year. I'll talk to Lori Orzowitz about it. But some streets were like really off the hook. Like, for example, the 300 block of Bourbon Street. just that street alone. So maybe we should enter like a street category, you know, best looking street, because maybe you might not have one particular house, but you might have like, you know, many houses that just make a street look absolutely beautiful. So there are a lot of streets in Havre de Grace that look absolutely beautiful, but those were the three winners. So again, third place was 131 Joe Hill and 108 Joe Hill. Second place was 609 Chesapeake Drive, and first place was 208 Redneck Court. Thank you very much, homeowners, for your passion and for this holiday season, and all the citizens love what you do. So, with the Holly Jolly season, the trolley has found its last operating weekend this past weekend. It's going to go into hibernation because of the cold weather. All electric trolleys don't do too well when the temperature gets down to the 20s. The battery drains out a lot faster. And quite frankly, nobody wants to drive an open trolley when it's 25 degrees. We don't know why, but anyway. Ridership is down big time once it gets below freezing. But anyway, I just thought I'd share with everyone some stats. So this is now the completion of the 4th season of the trolley. This is an all-electric trolley. It's free for anybody to ride. It primarily runs on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe sometimes Monday if it's a federal holiday. And so 2022, our first season, we had about 17,500 riders. In 2023, we had a little over 20,000 riders for the year. In 2024, last year, we had just reached 21,000, and in this year, we about almost 21,500 for 2025. So for 4 seasons, that's a total of 80,500 riders that our little fleet of trolleys, electric trolleys, have taken around the city of Havre de Grace for a grand total of 55,000 miles total over the last 4 seasons. And the cool thing about that is not 1 ounce of gasoline was burned in those electric trolleys to move those folks around our town. And the cool thing is we found out, because our riders, our drivers, we call ambassadors because they always like to talk to people and say, hey, where are you from? You know, at least half of the riders are our own citizens who just want to be a tourist in their own town. Maybe sit down and relax a little bit, or maybe have an ice cream with their grandkids, but it's pretty cool that our own citizens take advantage of this service that the city provides, and the rest of the riders are people who visit from elsewhere. And so we're very happy that the trolley program's successful. When it's, you know, you can tell right away whenever it's raining or weather's bad, right away, you know, social media lights up, you know, is a trolley running today? Is a trolley running today? You know, so everybody wants to know if the trolley's running. So it's a great program. I want to thank Bruce Wills, who manages the trolley program, and all of our drivers who faithfully drive every weekend and have done a great job representing our city. And not every day is a nice sunny day. Sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it's cold, but they're out there driving, and all the riders are having a good time. So that was it. We say goodbye to the trolleys until the springtime. Just real quick, I too wish to acknowledge all the volunteers who made the Holly Jolly festivities in the last few weeks successful. Miss Lori Orzwitz from the tourism department done a great job, you know, organized everything, and all the volunteers that she has working with the tourism department, and it's a whole slew of people. The Winter Wonderland Committee, just, you know, Fred Wills, Julie Runke, you got Jay McSpadden, and everyone else who's involved on the. I promise I should never say names because then you always forget, but the point is it's a lot of people who make the Santa Land work. It's a lot of people who make, you know, the horse and buggy carriage works. It's a lot of people who make the lights work. DPW did a great job. Even the little things like taking down the hanging baskets from the mums and putting up the nice Christmas ornaments in the hanging baskets. It's the little teeny details that some people may know or they may not notice, but there's all kind of rhyme and reason behind it, and there's always a dedicated staff person or a volunteer that makes it happen. And the reason why we do this is very simple. We just want everyone to have a very positive, happy feeling when they come to our city. And like I say, it's the details that matter. So it's been a good year. I know that the construction of the downtown project over the last year and a half has disrupted things, but we've had everything in place since the summer. And I really feel like the town's looking really good. And it's been getting a lot of positive feedback, and the businesses have been seeming to be very happy. And with that said, the only thing I can promise is that we're just getting started. There's a lot more coming, and just wait for what's the best yet to come. So a lot of good things happening in the city of Havre de Grace. But finally, before I sign off for the last council meeting, hope everyone has a great Hanukkah. Hope everyone has time with their families, time to relax, a little bit of time off work if you're able to get that. But most importantly, what we should all do, if we're so fortunate enough to have that time with our family and time to relax, is to think about those who aren't able to, especially men and women in uniform, first responders, who keep us safe, and even more importantly, the men and women in the armed services of the United States military. Whether it's the Marine who's guarding an embassy overseas or some third-class petty officer on watch on a ship in a cold North Atlantic, all these people are volunteers. They volunteer to fight and to serve their country, and they're not home for the holidays. So please keep them in your hearts and prayers. And with that said, I wish everybody happy holidays and Happy New Year. And we'll see you in 2026. Now I'm going to hand this off to Council President, because I believe we have a little closed session meeting to go into. Council President?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move to go into closed session upon the adjournment of the open session on Monday, December 15th, 2025, to consider the following matters. 1, to consult with counsel to obtain legal advice. 2, to consult with city staff and the city attorney about pending or potential litigation. This meeting will be closed under General Provisions, Article Section 3-305B, Subsection 7, to consult with counsel to obtain legal advice, and 8, to consult with staff, consultants, or other individuals about pending or potential litigation. The reason for closing this meeting is consultations with the city attorney regarding advice and pending or potential litigation are entitled to confidentiality under the attorney-client privilege. The City Council will not resume open session after the closed session, and votes, if any, will be recorded in public at the council meeting on January 5th, 2026. And that's my motion, Mr. Mayor.
Second.
Council, I have a motion by the Council President to adjourn into a closed session at the conclusion of tonight's meeting. All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed say nay. Motion to move into a closed session carries 6-0 in the affirmative. Thank you. Item number 20, adjournment. Council, I have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
A motion by Councilmember Boger, seconded by Councilmember Boyer. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion to adjourn the December 15, 2025 council meeting carries 6-0 in the affirmative. The time is now 8:04. Thank you very much.